Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's our visitors and our home team. The regular season ends here. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Long road to get here, but now we are here. The season finale. Playoffs begin next Saturday. So it's time for one last regular season kickoff.
In Week 18, it could just be so tricky, can't it, Mike? I mean, on one side, you got teams that have the playoffs wrapped up. So Week 18, it's a chance potentially to rest some starters or maybe get them out of the game early and get geared up for next week and the start of the playoffs. You got some teams that are fighting for their lives. They need to win Week 18 or else their season's going to end. And then on the complete opposite side, you got guys making plans for the offseason, figuring out where they're going on vacation. Week 18 is a tricky thing around the league. A lot of division games, a lot of interesting matchups. And we're just wrapping up stage one of what is an unbelievable NFL season.
So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way. And that was certainly the case last week. Throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Hey, what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities. And their quarterback can continue to play at that high of a level. There's a lot of production to go around.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's a gain of
Here's 3rd and 7.
3rd down.
Here we go. Stretch. Back to 50. Back to 50.
He'll drop to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
You know you have a good week, Mike, when it takes all 5 fingers on one hand just to show how many touchdowns you threw in last week's win. Now, do we expect him to do that 2 weeks in a row? I'm not sure that's realistic, but as long as he continues to operate at this high of a level, they're going to have a strong chance to win every single week.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Play clock nearly expired, and they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. He needed 13, and that's exactly what he got. By the nose of the football, it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Flush to his right. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
At the 30-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A throw right side is intercepted. And now he loses the football.
Obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
And he'll get about 5.
The ball carrier. He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain.
They'll
of
break
5.
the huddle.
Brings
It's second and 5.
Here we go.
Now, faking the give. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now. They'll look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
Big time pitch and catch there on third down.
This crowd hoping for a challenge, and they're going to get their wish. The red flag is on the field.
Previous play is under review.
What they're looking at here is the spot of the football. Always tricky to get this exactly right, but it only takes a few inches to make a big impact. So slow this down, find a landmark on the field, and determine where the spot should be. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Tigers. That touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Extra point try forthcoming. He's got it, and his guys will take a 7-0 lead.
Tigers 7, Red Hawks nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Dreadnoughts offense and running back Marshawn Lloyd set to take over. And we show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league.
Let's go now.
He'll start this on the ground with Lloyd. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Tackled there by Matt Wilson. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page and results in a drop.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
Intended for Savion.
And his passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Tigers offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Right away they'll set up to throw.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
At the 29-yard line.
They'll run here with the rookie. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 30.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
And another great throw right there, Mike, and when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat-out terrific in this 1st half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him, they've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Back to the sideline and intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18. Go.
They'll go here with Lloyd. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. From the 20, here's 2nd and 5.
At the 20-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Look wide, get this one complete, and it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there, short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down.
Let's go now. Ready? Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's a close game early on. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. On the ground, it's Lloyd. And he's into the end zone. Marshawn Lloyd. Touchdown, Canton.
Touchdown, Canton.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it, and the Dreadnoughts will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Tigers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. They put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. 3rd and inches.
It's now 3rd down.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. First down and more to the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get. Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. So on 4th down, time to kick it away. Jake Camarda to do the honors. And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. But Dreadnought's offense and running back Marshawn Lloyd set to take over. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. That's Jones in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Now he'll air one out. That one underthrown and intercepted.
The first down pass intercepted.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space. There's a great...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. The Dreadnoughts offense make their way out to take over once more. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. He'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
At the 11-yard line.
That's Jones in motion. They'll go again with Wood. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt sheet. It's 4th down. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Tigers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. No chance at all. He'll go down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there on a hurdle.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Darius Rush. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Tigers offense ready for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I will be right back after this. 2nd down and 8. Moving outside the pocket. And he's going to be about a yard short of the 1st, getting it up to the 36. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And that'll move the sticks. First down, up to the 40.
That's good for a Sacramento.
Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Check out.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go, sack.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
Sacramento, first down.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. Now off the bootleg, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now a second timeout called by the defense. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. He's got it! And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have one remaining as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number one. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Throwing here on third and goal. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Sacramento. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 of the year. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
No problem there on the extra point, and his guys are on top. It's 14 to 10.
Red Knots 10.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6, and he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. The Dreadnoughts offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll begin with first and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Catch is made. That is Williams. Second and a yard.
Brings up second and 1 at the 28-yard line.
Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So the two teams head for their respective locker rooms. We head to Orlando. Scott Hansen has our halftime report. Scott.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back. Out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Tigers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
At the 39.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
Tip Ryman, the tight end, was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down.
10 yards to go.
He's going to let this one go deep. And this ball incomplete on third down.
On the deep ball.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The Dreadnoughts offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10.
Ready, set. Let's go now. Ready, up.
This drive will begin with a run by Lloyd. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll throw out of the gun. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards.
The most valuable real estate on the field, Mike, that every offense is trying to attack is the middle of the field. So when you have a tight end who's as good as this guy and you can get vertical down the middle, man, that is a nightmare for these defenses to deal with.
Ready.
They run. It's Lloyd. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Okay, ready?
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 5.
Here we go. 70, Timberwolf.
On second down, a run with Lloyd. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. 3rd and 5.
Let's go.
Man in motion, heading right. He'll drop to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
Canton.
Third down. Downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Dreadnoughts.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and good. And the Dreadnoughts move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Now a timeout for injury. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Tigers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. That is caught out wide on the RPO, and he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down. It's first down, and they'll run. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Cowboy, go.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Like, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
But Dreadnought's offense and running back Marshawn Lloyd set to take over. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. Yep.
This drive will start on the ground. He's got room at the 30. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
That's good.
Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
And 10 at the 36-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First down, Dreadnought.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Man open is Jones. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First down.
They get 25 on that connection, and that will be a first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Ready. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
Complete to number 35. No gain on the play. Brings up
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
18-yard line.
Ready. Liking it.
Now give on the ground. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Here's a run. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4. Now here's 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Gravity line. Ready.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready. Ready.
They'll look to throw. That one, take it in. Jalen Royal. Touchdown, Canton. His 4th TD grab of the season. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Now, the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Dreadnoughts go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Tigers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Still 1st down.
Ready up.
He'll look to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain
It is
of 5.
3rd and 10.
3rd and 10.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
They'll look to throw yet again. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
13 more yards. That's another Sacramento 1st down.
Back to the air one more time. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Open man is Johnson. He's got him. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for a Sacramento 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That's caught left side by Ryman. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 8-yard line.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Set. Shot alert. Cougar Knights. Take go.
Now, fake, and he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
And anytime this offense gets themselves going in the right direction, it just seems like the pass rush finds a way to make a play of their own, and they have completely dominated this game up until this point, Mike. I mean, it is no surprise they're playing with the lead as a result.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. The Dreadnoughts offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he's going to take it all the way. Electric moment on the return for touchdown. And they get the great bonus of scoring on special teams. This time the punt return unit able to put 6 up on the board.
And what we see here, Mike, is just a breakdown in the coverage. They talk all week about fanning the field, controlling the returner, keeping them on your inside arm. In this case, 2 guys get stacked behind each other. They leave just enough space for this returner to operate in, and the next thing you know, they're looking at him in the end zone.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The Dreadnoughts offense ready to take over once more. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
To the sideline.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
The Tigers offense ready to get back at it. We're all even. 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. The RPO, that one is complete. Now his defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
At the 40-yard line.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Out of the gun, here's a run at the gut, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up for 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
They'll drop to throw. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
He'll drop to throw. This one on target for Johnson. And now we're going to time out by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. The Tigers line up for the punt. Important punt here in this tie game late. The Dreadnoughts offense about ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. His throw left side is complete. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 23-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down. So they get a new set of downs, and just as importantly, stop the clock.
1st down. A gain of 4 yards. And the Canton 1st down.
They'll stick to the ground. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Tackle made back at the
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Ready? Viking 18.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a 1st down.
17 yards. 1st down, Dreadnoughts.
Cowboy 80.
That's complete to Royals. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
That's another.
They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10.
And a Canton 1st down.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Set. Cook.
They'll look to throw again. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
1st down.
Here's 1st and 10.
34-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Open man is Royals. He's got it. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
The extra point try forthcoming. It's up and through. And the Dreadnoughts will go up by 7.
Dreadnoughts 31, Tigers 24.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Tigers offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
To number 83. Out of bounds at the 32-yard line.
Here's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
He'll look to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. They'll try to set up the screen here.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Quick throw, taken in, and it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be forced out of bounds, a very short gain.
Out of bounds
it is 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And deep for the back of the end zone. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Again, working deep downfield. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win for our visitors. They finished the season on a high note, so now they'll have the week off as the #1 seed. Get back to it in 2 weeks for the divisional round of the playoffs. And